But what is he proven without Antonio Brown? Is he going to throw as much? Aren't they going to run the ball a little bit more?
He's still a Hall of Fame caliber quarterback, and I think he'll figure it out. He knows defenses. He'll find which guys to get the ball to. His yards might drop some because now AB's not going 80 with it. This guy catches it, maybe goes 15, 20. But Big Ben will still find his guys.
I'm more comfortable pulling him up off my bench.
What do you got for RBs?
Next matchup, I want to talk about running back.
Okay.
Should we go with James Conner or Nick Chubb?
Okay, they're actually ranked really closely at NFL.com, as we can see here. Sort of neck and neck, right at 9 and 11, both looked at as RB1s. With James Conner, I just feel like I know the volume's going to be there. He was 4th in the NFL in touches a game last year, so he's going to get 20 touches. In fantasy football, that's all I really care about. He averaged 113 total yards a game in 13 touchdowns in just 13 games. Yes, he hurt his ankle, but they trusted him as a feature back. I do think they rely on the run game even more without Antonio Brown there. I know Nick Chubb is great. He's going to have a good season. But when it comes to where they're being ranked and the fact that Kareem Hunt is this huge cloud that is hanging over the fantasy value of Nick Chubb in that offense, and that I don't really know what his role is going to be with Freddie Kitchens there and all the other weapons, I just feel more comfortable taking James Conner. If he played a full 16-game season, he would have been even better.
Okay, I was ready to say Chubb, and then you had me at Hunt. It's such a buzzkill in fantasy. Do I draft Hunt? I don't want to deal with any of that. Just give me Conner. It's clean. You know he's the guy.
Yeah.
I'm going to break the fourth wall here, Kate. During the commercial break, we were discussing some fantasy matchups, and you revealed that the following one has got you vexed.
It's impossible.
This one's tough. Let's talk wide receivers. Odell Beckham Jr. on your fantasy team. A lot of intrigue, a lot of mystery, a lot of excitement. Or JuJu Smith-Schuster, who has his own intrigue because he's got a whole new role. Okay, what do you think, Odell or JuJu?
Oh, I'm looking at the pictures of both of them. But first, let's look at the rankings. They're going 4th and 7th, respectively, among wide receivers, according to NFL.com. Odell, right after Michael Thomas. See, those first 3 guys, they're going to get all the targets. The volume target share will be great. And Odell had about 1/4 of the targets with the Giants and Eli Manning last year. And yes, he misses games. That's a big issue, too. He's not always healthy, and he's usually not healthy when it matters in the fantasy playoffs. But when you look at what he does per game and the fact that you guys keep convincing me at this breakfast table that we may not have seen the best of Odell Beckham Jr. with him with a quarterback like Baker Mayfield who can hit him on those deep throws, those slants to the house, I can't not pick Odell as my first wide receiver on the board. Right?
I like it. I like it. I love it, actually.
I love JuJu. I think JuJu will get the targets. I think he will be successful. But to me, even though Odell's in a new place and he may not get the target share, the full complement of them, that he would get volume almost doesn't matter. I think he'll be more efficient. And I do think that his ceiling is limitless if he can be on the field.
D'Angelo, you cost a lot of people fantasy wins. You're the guy who would shut down a receiver and make them lose their week. 3rd and 9, you got to cover either JuJu or Odell. Who do you want?
Gosh.
Who do you got? Who do you want to cover?
It's Odell. I'd rather have on my field Odell Beckham fighting for me. I would much rather cover JuJu. We're talking
fantasy points.
I would much rather cover JuJu.
But is JuJu going to get more looks, more yards?
He's going to get more looks and more yards, but like we all keep talking about, it is I don't know about more yards. He will get more targets. It is a different role for him to now have to be the man and take on the other team's best corner or to have teams roll coverages to you. It is different. It is very different. And some receivers can't do it. Some can, some can't do it. Like, and Ben has to know some of those balls he would throw to AB, you might can't throw those to JuJu. Some of those 50-50 balls that AB just comes down with.
I don't know if he's got that.
Yeah, that double coverage, I'm just scared of
he's got an upgrade at quarterback when you consider just skill set of what Odell 100%. Can do. Maybe we haven't even seen the best of him. Sky's the limit. Stay healthy, and the fact that you've got defenders having to cover Jarvis Landry and Njoku, all of these guys that only does wonders for Odell's potential.
And how motivated is Odell?
So, I'm going to go to Odell. I'm going to say, even I like targets and volume, but that doesn't really do it for me with Odell. He's going to do it with he's going to be efficient anyway. So, that's what we think for Which Guy Wednesday. Hit us up at #GMFB. Yeah, that one, as you can tell.
Me too.
Not easy for me, but I'd love to hear arguments from you guys. So hit us up on Twitter as we send it over to Will.
I love the fact that Which Guy Wednesday is there.
It's hard.
I love the Which Guy Wednesday segment. This makes me feel like, okay, football season is here. As soon as I see that little animation, I can just feel it. I can taste it. All right, well, let's get to some news here. Cardinals wide receiver Larry Fitzgerald knows a thing or two about learning a new offense. Cliff Kingsbury will be his third head coach in 3 years, not to mention the numerous QBs he caught a pass from. Fitz has liked what he's seen so far of Kingsbury's offense. He told SI.com it's a quick tempo offense, and every single day they run things faster and faster. Fitz adding, quote, the faster guys understand the concepts, the more pressure we can put on defenses. The Raiders, meanwhile, in conjunction with USA Football, hosted around 150 youth coaches and parents in Las Vegas for a heads-up football clinic that offered safety tips and tackling techniques. And it was all free for the coaches and parents, as the Raiders covered all the costs for the 4-hour clinic. Very cool. Broncos rookie offensive lineman Dalton Reisner signed his rookie deal on Tuesday, leaving Drew Lock as the Broncos rookie yet to sign. Now, news in Denver is reporting Lock's agent wants what is being described as a quarterback premium deal. Lock was picked 42nd overall, one pick after Reisner. Titans head coach Mike Vrabel has made it known Marcus Mariota is the team's starting quarterback despite the presence of Ryan Tannehill on the roster. Mariota in the final year of his rookie contract, but Vrabel telling SI.com that he doesn't see a lack of a long-term contract extension as a negative. Vrabel believes it won't affect him. Bucs QB Jameis Winston and Mariota, who were taken first and second overall, respectively, in the 2015 draft, are both set to play out the 5th year of their rookie deals without an extension. So, Kay, guys, who's more pivotable, or Which Guy Wednesday, who do you go with? We're combining segments here now.
Jameis is a top 12 quarterback at NFL.com from a fantasy perspective. He's got Mike Evans and he's got Bruce Arians, so definitely he has the upside if he can limit interceptions and your league doesn't count them.
That's why Kay's the master. She said it all.
Absolutely.
Arians,
what she said.
What she said. New
Love
segment.
you, Salvo. We'll talk to you in a bit. Do you know where your wedding pictures are, Kyle?
Yeah, my iPhone wallpaper, of course.
Can you imagine getting photobombed by Travis Kelce?
Yeah, I can only hope, right? Sure, my wife would love that.
Here he is, happily ever after, Mr. Mrs. Hubbard. We'll tell you what happened. And who at this table thinks we can see Kirk Cousins in the Super Bowl this season?
Hey,
Angelo.
me. Yep.
You